I do have a normal video coming out as well today, but yeah, about that. Just give me a few seconds to kind of get through everything. And stay. Trying to grab my laptop and everything.
Have a normal video coming out.
There we go. Hopefully you guys will be out doing stuff that'll be a lot more fun than watching me. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. Unfortunately, my hubby had to be called into work today. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Deb. So that means that I'm here by myself and I'm mad. So I was like, well, what can I do? I can go live. So how about that? So I'm trying to keep up with both YouTube. Hi, Bella. How are you guys doing? What you guys up to today? Laura M. says it's her 30th wedding anniversary. Congratulations. That's a long time, girl. You must love that person. You notice how I said person? Because now you can't say him because some people, you know what I'm saying, are lesbian or they're gay. And then you're like, why do you assume it's a him? And then I'm like, but I'm not trying to, I didn't mean to. So try to be more politically correct, more nicer. Does that make sense? Let's see. So let's see here. Hi, Smiling Shrinking. How you doing, beautiful? Happy 4th. I saw your picture yesterday on Facebook. You look so tiny. OMG. And Christy says it's 4 a.m., but you didn't want to miss me. What you doing up at 4 a.m., girl? What you doing up at 4 a.m.? Let's see here. This is just going to be I'm not going to guest anybody. It's just going to be me. So it's just going to be y'all versus me. Because I'm mad. Not here. It's too hot outside. You know, I was thinking about that. You know, 4th of July is really hard on animals, and it made me really sad. Hello, everybody on You Now. It's really stressful for my dogs, too. Luckily, I live on base, so you really don't have any fireworks on here because of people with PTSD, which is nice, but also, I guess, not nice. Maybe you'd have to go to San Francisco or somewhere else to watch somebody set California on fire. I mean, what? Let's see here. Let's see. I'm 6 days post-op, Ashley says, Virgin DS and resting, staying at home. Hope you're feeling good. 6 days post-op. Thank you, Laura. At least I tried. Is that what I'm saying? So at least I tried. Nope, not going to guest anybody on this one. It's just y'all and me. Me and you. Just us in between. So, you know, like, well, I don't know about you guys, and I'm gonna try to get this out before I get squirrel looking at other people's stuff. So give me a second. So, like, you know how you have so many people on YouTube, or you have so many people on Facebook or Instagram, or, you know, if you're really into social media, you have a lot of people. And then, like, some people you'll recognize by their pictures, some people you'll recognize by their screen names, some people you'll recognize by, you know, the constant interaction. Am I right? And then you don't think, for a while, somebody doesn't pop up in your stuff, somebody doesn't, like, you know, come into your mind. And then one day you're like, hey, I wonder how da-da-da-da-da is doing. And then you go on, like, Facebook or YouTube or, you know, Instagram, and you go to look for this person and realize that their ass and their husband blocked you for no reason. And I'm like, wait, did they take down their Facebook? Surely to God, they must have taken down their Facebook. They didn't delete me. Why would somebody block me? What did I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever be like that? Be like, huh. And then you sit here for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, 3 hours, 4 hours trying to figure out what the hell you did to be worth blocking. And then you're like, you know what? You know what that shit is? That is some petty ass shit because they don't happen to like somebody that you like. And so instead of being a grown up and like being like, oh, you know what? I don't really appreciate the person that you hang out with. So instead of like just being, you know, a grown up and dealing with it because you didn't do anything wrong, you're going to block them and I guess all of their friends. Like what the hell is that? What is that? Like, I'm not in grade school. I'm not riding the bus. I don't have to pick which seat I got to sit with. I don't got to pick who I'm going to sit with in the back of the bus this month. What the hell's wrong with people? Oh, Lord Jesus, help me. Help me. Help me. Help me. I'm alone. I'm alone because my husband's at work. I think I said that earlier. So I'm gonna scroll back and forth and see what you guys have to say. So I'm going to look at YouTube first. Hold on. Lord. Give me the strength. Give me the strength today. So let's see here. Oh, Deb says that one of her animals is 14 years old and can't handle it anymore. Oh, for the fireworks. And then Renee says hello. And then there's helicopters all day. Let's see. Hi, Joyce. Let's see here. Hold on. Driving me crazy, y'all. Driving me crazy. It wouldn't normally make me, but like this person specifically, I have constantly been like, oh my God, you can do it. You're doing so well. Every picture that they post, every picture that they posted for their husband, I've always been like, oh my God, he's losing so much weight. You're rocking the shit up. Like constant positive reinforcement. And then for me to be like, what? I didn't do anything. I mind my own damn business. I was sitting in my house, like, eating something. Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not bothering nobody. And then to be blocked for no doubt because I happen to be friends with somebody they don't like. Like, what is that? What is that? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. I legitimately just don't get it. Like, I don't know why women do this shit. Do men do this? Is this something that men deal with as well? I would love to know. I would love to know if men have to go through this horse shit too with other men because I'm like, sense, make some, please. I would love some sense to be made of this today. All right, I'm scrolling. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. So mad. I'm going to scroll. Just a moment, please. Hey, everybody that showed up during my ridiculous rant. Let's see here. Misty, you can ask anything you'd like, honey. Oh, thank you, Stacy. Hey, Peachy. 30 years playing golf, watching YouTube, and knitting. That's how you do it. Fair enough. Let's see here. Don't get mad, get glad. I'm trying to get glad. Once this is out, you know, like once this is over, I'll be like, all right, fine, whatever. No big deal. No big deal. But like for right now, like I'm mad. Like right now I'm like, the fuck? Like, I didn't even realize they were gone. And I know that's kind of shitty of me. But you know how people come and go in the community, like they gain weight and they run off somewhere, or they get busy, or life does something, and you know what I'm saying. So it was just in the back of my mind. I was like, I wonder how and her husband be doing. Oh, let me go look. The fuck? Where are they? Oh, did they take down their foot? No, my ass got blocked because I didn't like one of my friends. I don't care who you're friends with, girl. Like, for real. Like, I don't look at your friends list and be like, oh, she's friends with Jennifer. Nope. Can't be your friend. Nope. You're friends with Jennifer. No, I'm not even going to take. Nope. I don't know. I'm not even going to tell you why I'm mad at you, girl. It's because you're friends with Jennifer, and I don't like that bitch's face. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous. That's the stupidest damn thing I ever heard of. Stupid. I'm going to go. I shouldn't say friend. There's a big difference between friend and acquaintance. And I should say I talk to this acquaintance more oftener. But this person has been, like, on my friends list, Lord Jesus, for like 4 years. You know what I'm saying? You notice this person's missing all of a sudden. You're like, 4 years over somebody that you don't like on my friends list? What the hell's wrong with... Not today, Satan. Not today. Not today. I'm gonna scroll up on YouTube because they're going crazy over here. Hold up. Hold up. Oh, thank you, Melissa Quinn Huffman. Let's see, guys. I'm gonna go down here. Oh, there's Leah. Hey, Leah girl, what you doing? Happy 4th of July. Yes, people can be petty, and I don't understand. I legit don't get it. Oh, Matthew doesn't like that, but in spirit, I will thank him for his service. Matthew is a really down-to-earth kind of dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, he never asks for, like, military discounts. I don't know if you guys know that if you're not from America. If you're not from America, I don't know about any other country, but you can get, like, military discounts by showing your card at different places. Like, they'll give you 10, 15, 20% off. Like, Old Navy will give you, like, 10% off. Don't ask me why I know that. But he won't do that. He doesn't like it. It makes him feel like he's bragging for something that he feels like most people should be doing anyway. Does that make sense to you guys? Like, he feels like most people should be willing to serve their country in one way or the other. I think it's Sweden or one of those places, like, everybody who turns 18 has to do a stint in the military. I can't remember because I have so much going on up in here. Let's see. Stephanie Marshall asked if I would ever do a video of showing some of the weird YouTube stuff I end up. Lord, I think I would lose like 80,000 subscribers. Like, I think if I showed you guys the shit that I actually, like, I have to hide my liked videos from my YouTube because people used to go into my liked videos and, like, go and look at, like, stalk my stuff that I would like and be like, ooh, I came here from Experience Nirvana. That bitch nuts. Like, ooh, that's nasty. You know what I'm saying? And then they would write me and they'd be like, why were you watching that? And I'm like, that ain't none of your business. So I had to, you can actually privatize your liked videos on your channel so people can't go look. Because I don't think you guys, you ain't ready for none of that. I posted, I think I told you guys the other day, I posted, like, autopsy stuff, like embalming stuff. And some people thought it was really interesting, and some people were like, why'd you post that? Like, what, that ain't, what, why would you, ooh. And I was like, well, I warned you guys not to click on it in the first place. Like, I'm just trying to share. Like, sharing is caring. I'm going to scroll up here because I think I missed a whole bunch of stuff. Hi, Darling Diamonds. I don't have female friends or male friends. I'm sorry, Misty. That doesn't sound nice. Hold up. He should get every damn discount he can. That is true. They don't pay people enough for their service, but yeah. Let's see here. You want me to call you Nicy? N-I-C-Y? You are my inspiration. I love how you keep it real. Don't glamour stuff up. I'm hoping to get a VSG this year, not allow R&Y as osteoporosis. That's very, very, very smart because I'm dealing with osteoporosis right now. Yes, ma'am. I didn't have it beforehand, but I sure do now. So that should tell you something. But for real. Maybe one day I'll make a video of weird stuff that I happen to like. You never know, because I watch a lot of YouTube videos. My own family, Darlin Diamond says, my own family deleted me on Facebook. They can't handle the truth. You can't handle the truth. And you know what? If they can't handle the truth, they don't need to be watching you. They don't need to be on your stuff no ways. See, I told you once they get it out, I'm all right. But, like, sitting here ruminating in my meats, I can't handle it. Like, I can't, like, I just get madder and madder until I finally get it out. Let's see. I'm going to scroll up. Yeah, Smiling Shrinking says that it doesn't seem like it, not with her husband or her brothers. I don't think men deal with the kind of drama, horsey shit that women have to, and I just don't get it. Like, it doesn't compute to me. That whole, you can't sit with me stuff, like, you can't sit with us. Like, I'm like, I don't care. You can sit with me. Like, whatever. If there's an empty seat there, just sit down. Like, I don't have to talk to you, but you can sit there. I don't care. Like, I don't have to like your friends. You don't have to like my friends. Like, you and I can still, see eye to eye. We can still have conversations. We can still be friends and not like each other's friends. I don't have to like my president. You could have voted for the president. You see what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to agree. Some people like green pepper. I hate it. Does that mean that we can't be friends? Do you see what I'm saying? Are you picking up what I'm putting down here for real? Like, because it don't make no damn sense. Melissa asked from the South. So I'm originally from North Carolina, but I lived a good part of my early 20s, like actually all of my early 20s. No, all of my 20s, not just my early 20s, in Tennessee. So I lived kind of half and half of my life in between North Carolina and Tennessee, so my accent's a little bit of a mix. Hold up, I can't. It's going so fast. I think I saw Z in here somewhere. Are you in here, Z? Perfers? Oh, Christy A says, I have injured my back recently. And you helped me pushing through. Are you going through PT? Are you doing okay? Like, I know how that feels, girl. Laura says that she loves her RNY, but you miss your Celebrex. My husband takes Celebrex, and he says that it works wonders, and it makes me so sad because I would love to be able to have some NSAIDs, girl. I miss me some NSAIDs. There you are. I'm sorry I missed you in between YouTube and you now. And then Misty wants to know, when did you start to be able to eat more? So the issue with me was 4 months out, I had my gallbladder removed, and then they messed up my pouch, and I noticed immediately after they messed up my pouch that I could eat a lot more than I could beforehand. But sorry, that's my phone. So it was almost 4 months out before I immediately realized that I could eat a lot more than I should. Nice things can replace. That's true, madam. That is very, very true. Thank you, Morgan. Let's see. No explanation. Unflocking. Unflocking. Oh, that's cute. Somebody put like a little happy 4th of July little poop thing. Little poop. Hi, Susie. Sorry, guys. Like, I went on a whole big fat rant. Oh my God, what? Leah just asked me, do I like feet? I don't know what to say about that, girl. What's wrong? No. But men would love me to take more pictures of them and put on my Instagram. I had to privatize my Instagram. Like, I don't know how many of you really have an open kind of social media thing, but eventually you start getting some weird stuff. And maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one who gets, like, men asking to beat off to pictures of my feet or my sneakers. But, you know, it happens. Oh boy, does it. Christy said, I had a scan yesterday. I'm not able to exercise currently and barely able to walk. Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you able to go to the pool? You know how they have those little chair lifts, like if you get from your wheelchair to the chair lift, and then like maybe that would help you kind of move around with the weights and stuff in the pool? Mrs. It happened to me, certain things. I ate a hot dog and a bun, then today I ate a plain biscuit and threw it up. Oh. Bread for me is still really hard for me to get down dense. Like cake, certain cake, if there's not enough frosting, yeah, I said it. If there ain't enough frosting on it, girl, then I can't get it down. So if there's not enough frosting or if it's not moist, I'm going to say the word moist. I know how people love that word, moist. If it ain't moist enough, or like biscuits, I miss biscuits. But if I eat a biscuit, it has to be with biscuits and gravy, or it's the texture's too thick and it'll just sit in there like a rock and then right back up. Right back up. Hold on. Hold on, guys. No, everyone. I guess everybody gets nasty, weird stuff on Instagram. Ice cream. Laura can't eat ice cream. She says that Christy said that's a good idea. She'll go when it's open. It's not 5 a.m. there yet. That's true. Yes, I had to. Like, I had to come and just get it over with. Like, I think when I get that upset over something, like, the first thing I do is I'll reach for food. If I don't just go ahead and just get it out, get it all out, and then I'm done. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. Celeste says that she has osteoporosis, also 17 years post-op gastric bypass. It's common, guys. I'm telling you, like, a lot of people don't really think about, you know, the calcium because it shows up in your bloodstream like it's normal. So, let's see. Milk products. A lot of people after gastric bypass, I've noticed, have become lactose intolerant. My mother has issues eating. She's, I want to say 5 or 6 years out gastric bypass, and she has a lot of issues drinking milk products. So, yeah. Let's see. Thank you, Deb. I got this from Michael's. It's over here. Michael's, because people are going to ask. Oh, I love French fries. Thank you for showing up. I love your face, girl. I hope you guys are having something fun to do, like, today, besides watching my craziness. Like, I wasn't even sure how long I'd be on here, but I didn't think anybody'd be here, number one. I was like, I'll just get on here and see if anybody else is here. There are people, what's her name? VSG Granny. She has osteoporosis with the VSG. So it does happen, and then you can get osteopenia. There's all kinds of stuff. You really have to take those vitamins and eat lots and lots and lots and lots of vegetables. There are so many people now that if you'll look at their food, you'll see meat, cheese, fat, fat meat cheese, fatty meat cheese, and then no vegetables. I'm like, okay, I understand that you had surgery. I understand that you don't have a whole lot of room in there to eat, but I also understand that you still have to have vegetables, like, all the time. I need clear problem. Oh, I know. Perforce is going to move to China. Yeah, calcium citrate instead of carbonate, of course. Oh, somebody from South Africa. Hey, girl, hey. Oh, thank you, Laura. Human beings are getting creepier by the day. That's why I have a lot of dogs. That's true. Human being, it's just, eventually this channel's just going to be me looking at my dogs and and like just like making sure nobody could comment on anything. I'll be like, nope, no, that's good. Like, I'm just gonna talk and then just look at my dogs because they're my dogs are my only friends. Yes, see, she's saying it. She knows. She's like, gotta get those greens. Super great for those bones too. Lots of fiber, guys. Like, a lot of people complain about not going number 2. Not 3, number 2. Number 2. A lot of the times, so I take Miralax every day. I told you guys that. But if I have a lot of spinach or a lot of broccoli, or like if I eat a ton of greens the day before, like, I won't need it because it's actually moving through my system a lot easier. Nicely says, 2 dogs, 2 chihuahuas, want 4. My oldest is 8 tomorrow. Well, happy early birthday. Leslie says, hi, Nirvana. I like watching Dr. Gilmore's videos about cysts and abscesses. That is the only thing I don't do. For some reason, I can watch people throw up. I mean, in person, like, I'm a sympathy puker. Like, no, no, girl. I can watch people, blood, guts, gore, all that stuff. The moment pus is in the picture, nope. Nope. All that, nope. That Dr. Pimple Popper, no, girl. I can't, and I don't, see, I can't even talk about it. It's so nasty. Like, and these people share this stuff all over Facebook, and like, you'll be scrolling, all of a sudden, like, you'll see, what is that? And then it's like a black head like this big, and it's like just keeps going. It's just shooting off like, a geyser, and I'm like, and can't do it, girl. Pus is nope. I draw a line on this side of the line. I don't do pus. Thank you, Leslie. I appreciate that. Have you seen Zuma juice commercials? I think about. Are you talking about the Zuma juice, the ones that come in a bag, and then you're supposed to buy that big expensive juice extractor that just squeezes the juice into a bottle? Is that what you're talking about, Leah? Ooh, I don't want to watch anybody do that either. Oh, God. No, I don't do pus. I don't do bugs in the skin. Nope. Missy says, my husband doesn't want me to get it. Well, why not? Like, why does your husband not want you to get a panaculectomy? What's up with that? Let's see here. You can buy, and don't have to take vitamin D on the side. Don't people go to nutritionists several years over there? So you can go to a nutritionist. You certainly can. You can, but the issue with that is that people won't because they're lazy, and then they don't want to hear the truth. I mean, I'm just going to throw it out there. People have access to nutritionists, and they're like, oh, well, I had bariatric surgery, so they're not going to know what they're talking about. No, no, I'm just not going to go. No, they don't know. No, they don't have the surgery, so they don't know what they're talking about. No, the degree, I don't care about your degree. Like, what? No, because people are lazy and don't want to hear it. Let's see. That's the juice. No, yeah, like she says, I'd rather just eat the food. Yesterday, it is included. If you pay for weight loss surgery, you usually get the nutritionist. You have to pay for that too. Well, I did anyway. I did. Ooh, dried mushroom shiitakes for vitamin D. Trust me. My vitamin D is really great. Like, really, really good. So, my vitamin D is A-okay. Okay, so we're just gonna, you can't fix skin with just working out. Like, I have proven that over and over again. You can tone it up to a certain point. Like, you can tone it, Like, you can make it shrink a little, and you can get most of the fat out of it, but you're not going to be, no, girl. It ain't, no. That don't. You should give your husband, here, look, that look like exercise fix that for you. Let's see here. Maybe he likes the extra fold. Girl, I could have used that as a purse. I could have stuffed a baby underneath there and walked it around. Like, there was so much skin. My doctor thought my test was wrong. Oh, she's saying that if you do dried shiitake mushrooms, it'll be really good for your D3. I use, what's it called? Man, I took it this morning already, so I don't know. It's a powder form of vitamin D and calcium. If you go on my vitamin channel. My new channel is a vitamin channel. Oh, girl. No. I can't remember it off the top of my head. Nope, I can't remember. So I'll put it in the description later if I remember, which I won't. So yeah. Maybe go find my vitamin channel. My vitamin videos show you what I take, which is an exorbitant amount of crap that I don't want to, but have to anyway. Oh, I was telling you, yeah, so yesterday I went to the farmer's market. It's summer here, guys. If you live in America, it's summer. Like, it's summer. So, for me, I love it when all the stands open and you can go get all the fresh fruit and vegetables. So, I mean, I spent like $10 and I got, kale, I bought squash, I bought zucchini, I bought onions, I bought, excuse me, what else did I get? I got 2 big things of strawberries that me and Matthew demolished last night. I mean, I just demolished it. I was like, it'd been so long since I had just real fruit. I mean, just demolished. Thank you, Susie, for showing up, girls. Good to see you. Yeah, so all of the fruit that I bought yesterday, I don't juice nothing because I don't know. I'm just going to eat it. Like, I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired of this smoothie shit. I'm tired of, like, having to eat powdered this and powdered that. I'm just going to eat me some fruit and some vegetables and then just call it a day. I can't handle it no more. I can't manage it. I'm too tired. I'm too old. And I'm too tired. Like, I work out 5 days a week. Like, I deserve to have some damn strawberries when I want them. That's all I want. I just want some damn strawberries. I haven't been to Sacramento. We have a place here in come on, Nirvana. We have a place here in Fairfield called Larry's Produce Market, and he's only open from, like, the very end of June until the very big, like, end of August, and then it's amazing, and it's super cheap, and I love going, like, 2 or 3 times a week to get fresh food, and I'm telling you, those strawberries did not last because I tore them things up, and I know, but strawberries have carbs in them, Nirvana, well... And, like, what, y'all, like, you guys want me to be honest with you, like, I cannot handle just eating fat and cheese and meat no more. I can't handle it. Like, I have to be able to have fresh food. I have to have fresh food, especially when it's just out there. Like, you can go pick your own strawberries here. You can blueberries, bananas, pineapple. Well, depending on if you have a gastric bypass, pineapple sometimes makes me sick. So, I will, Leslie. Thank you so much for showing up, girl. Yeah, ain't nobody ever got morbidly obese from eating a bunch of strawberries. Like, and if you did, I'd like to know how. And how many you ate. Now, I'm not talking about cutting them up, macerating them with like 15 teaspoons of sugar and then throwing whipped cream on top of it. I'm talking about straight up just strawberries. Just strawberries. Like just blueberries, blackberries. Like, I'm not talking about in a pie or in a muffin. I'm talking about just eating them. Just, handful, nom, nom, nom. Watermelon. Oh, God, guys. Watermelon. I have never met anybody who's like, I gained 15 pounds by eating watermelon. I've never seen that. You'd be hard-pressed to find somebody to tell you that, I gained like 15 pounds over the last month eating nothing but watermelon. That don't make no sense. Hi, Mary. In the Bible before the flood, no meat was eaten. That is true. Smap loves you too. I like fruit. I do add a dollop of light Cool Whip if it's bitter. Yeah. In the summer here in California, I don't know about nowhere else, but here, if you get it when it's kind of peak season, like all of the strawberries and the blueberries and that stuff is sweet enough as it is that I don't really need anything. But Lando Lakes sells a sugar-free version of whipped cream, or you could make your own and put Splenda in it. I mean, if you had to have it. I'm just saying if you had to have it. And then they also have like sugar-free Cool Whip. I've seen it. So I mean, if that's what you had to have, there are alternatives to sugar. I'm just saying is all. Like because it has enough sugar in it by itself. I'm missing a whole bunch of stuff. Check out Nirvana's nails to know what season. Yes. If you need to know what the season is, my nails will be according to. So it's pink, bright colors, pastels, folly colors, winter colories, stuff. I got to have that. Got to coordinate, girl. I'm in the Midwest. You have to roll the dice sometimes. I get it. I do. I get it. Here in California, we have those lemon and orange trees, right? Like we have them everywhere. And people will legit get pissed off if, like, even though it's public property technically, okay? So they'll have them up in the trees, and the trees will be, like, so big they're kind of over the fence because this isn't the South. And everyone hates their neighbor and doesn't want them to come over, so everyone has a fence around their yard. So that's what I was telling my mother. She's like, when I was in the South visiting you that one time, there was no fence. And I was like, because you're supposed to invite your neighbors over, and you're supposed to be more of a family thing. So you don't really have, a bunch of fences to keep everybody out. Here in California, everybody hates everybody. So you stay over to your side, I'll be over here, and we don't even know you're back and forth. But, the hell was I saying? Oh yeah, the orange tree. So like, there's no way they could pick all of those oranges. So all of these oranges actually just fall from the tree and rot because they will actually call the police on you for going to go and try to pick some of their oranges and stuff before it rots. People would rather see it all wasted instead of picking it, giving it to the poor. You know how like you can give it to shelters and stuff like that. Instead of like getting their lazy asses up and like, or allowing someone to come over and like get as much as they want so it doesn't go to waste. No. They'll call the police on you. Oh, yeah, big time. Lemon, limes, peaches, all kinds of stuff. Like, just waste it. Why not waste it? Wasting's good. I like wasting stuff. How about you guys? Carrots, corn on the cob, beets, melon. Yep. Now, that's really funny. Somebody said corn on the cob. I was talking about this morning. People will be like, oh, you can't have corn on the cob because corn on the cob, well, I mean, it's nothing but carbs and sugar. But, I'm gonna have a slice of pie later on. Because my family is having a slice of pie. I mean, we're gonna have a barbecue, so I'm gonna have a glass of soda. But that corn on the cob, no. Potato. No, you can't have a regular potato. You have to have a sweet potato because it has more fiber in it. No, it doesn't have carbs and sugar. No. I can have a sweet potato because it has more fiber in it. Therefore, it has less carbs. Therefore, it has more vitamins. But you better not. I better not catch you eating a regular potato because then I'm going to judge you. But I can have 15 sweet potatoes. I can make sweet potato casserole with all kinds of shit in it. But the moment I bring out a plate of French fries or some mashed potatoes, oh, hell no. People are like, you had bariatric surgery. You can't have a regular potato, but you can have sweet potato fries. Oh, but I'll say I baked them, but I didn't. Yeah, no, girl, that's stupid. That's stupid. More stupid shit that we put on each other. I hate that. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy. It just drives me crazy. Like sweet potato. I'm like, sweet potato? Okay, well, it's still potato. Like, there's still potato attached to it, and the word sweet would mean sugar. Don't you think? Well, it's got more fiber in it. Okay, that makes it better. All right, fine. Fine, it makes it better. Fine. I'm scrolling up. Oh, I'm sorry, Deborah. Even in the capitalists, there's signs that you aren't allowed to pick. I know! You can't pick all the... I don't understand. I just don't get it. With the fresh fruit and stuff, like, just falling off the trees, like, it will rot before anybody gets it. And, like, there's so many starving people around here who would love to have those oranges, apples, you know, whatever. No, let's just throw it away. Homeless people, they're homeless. They don't deserve fresh food. Like, what? Drives me to see them on the ground. Corn on the cob, a shitload of fiber. Yes, girl. Yes, corn on the cob has tons of fiber, and the little holes. You know, the kernel part itself doesn't digest for gastric. But I don't think they digest for anybody, so it'll help you go to the bathroom. Like, that's why people find corn in their poop. Like, it doesn't digest. So if you got problems going number 2, I'd eat me some corn on the cob. Like, I don't say you got to eat 15 bushels of corn on the cob, but one corn on the cob. And, but what about the GMO? What about the GMOs? Do you know why we have GMOs? Because oh God, I can't. We just can't. No, not this. We're not having that. I can't have that conversation today. No. No. Remind me next time to go into the GMOs because Lord Jesus help me. Oh, that'll be a 15-minute tangent on people making me crazy. I love salad with crab and shrimp and corn. Oh, God, that sounds so good. Oh, hey, Joyce, how you doing, girl? I allow myself 1 ear of corn in the summer. I love it so much, but can only have one because you got to watch your blood sugar. See, that's okay. See, that I get. See, that I got to watch my blood sugar. Okay, you got the diabetes. I can dig it. You and me on the same page. I understand completely. It's the people who are like, GMOs and corn, and it's not heirloom, make everyone fat in America. No, I can't get into it. I'm not going to get into it. It's not going to happen. Can't get into it. One rant at a time. I've already gave you guys one rant at a time. Misty wants to know if there's anybody at all in Alabama because she really needs some support in Alabama. Let's see. Have you seen corn before? You're being naughty, Z. I see you. I'm picking up what you're putting down, girl. Finding it fine to 3 able to watch. Find Dr. V. Not keen on him. Hard finding it. There's lots of people who are 300 pounds is a hell of a lot easier than 4 and up. If that's just my personal opinion. Yeah. Anybody? I'm still scrolling. Misty, who are you asking about the hair loss? And yes, America is very wasteful. Drive me crazy. My surgeon wants us to be high-carved vegans. I'm assuming you said carbed. I don't think. Yeah, I'm going to say. 1/4 of a plate for starch. My nutritionist encourages eating vitamins, sweet potato, corn, regular, Like, it's... You can't go forever without having some kind of carbs. Like, I cannot work out and have 0 carbs. It's not going to happen. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't fuel my body. Well, you can fuel your body with nothing but fat. I have fatty liver disease, girl. I don't know how many of you people check on your liver or why you had the surgery in the first place, but I have fatty liver. So if I'm just sucking down liver, ooh, good God, no. If I'm just sucking down more fat, my liver still has to process that, but you're going to get fat adapted. It takes too long to get fat adapted, girl. I'm still fat. How am I going to get fat adapted if I'm still... God help me. Today is that... Just can't. Can't handle it. Not today. I'm just going to work out, and I'm going to eat. And I'm going to eat that makes me feel good. And what makes me feel good is fresh vegetables and strawberries and things that are good for my body instead of all this processed horse shit and nothing but fat. Because, like, well, it's got less carbs in it. Well, I'm not meant to not have any carbs then. What do you think your damn green smoothies have in it? I'm not going to go there. I can't. Okay. I'm just going to scroll down. Think about food in a lot of terms from what we eat. We're animals in the environment. I love popcorn. I think most people should love popcorn. I'm all about some popcorn. I found they're called Tiny But Mighty. Tiny But Mighty. I watched a whole documentary on them. You can find it on YouTube. The hole when they pop, like, gets in, like, it's part of the actual thing, so it doesn't have those hard kernels that can go up in your teeth and don't digest. So, like, you get to eat the entire kernel, and it's an heirloom corn piece thing, and this guy does it himself. Him and his family, excuse me. So, yeah, like, you can go look at Tiny But Mighty, and I know they sell it at Whole Foods. I was going to pick some up the other day, and then I was like, well, better not, because popcorn has no... But let me go to the movie theaters and put 16 pounds of butter on some shitty popcorn, because ain't nobody seen me eat it in the dark, girl. Like, I grow popcorn. See, Kira's got it. She knows. She's picking up what I'm putting down. I know. It's because we're co-evolved with our food choices. I laughed so much recently when Yvonne said, if you spray fresh, yeah, citrus. That's what it smells like. Let's see. I think about food in terms of what we would eat if we were animals in our environment. And that's really smart. It is. That's really, really smart. I don't make videos yet. And just watch me. I'm still scrolling, y'all. Thank you, Karen. Oh, thank you, Julia. Let's see. See, eventually, and I say the word eventually, I would love to be vegan. Now, I'm not going to go into why you need to be vegan or what happens to meat. We're not going to go there. I have kind of touched on that, and people are so fucking touchy when I start talking about meat. Like, she's talking about meat. Meat. Okay, so we won't go there. I won't, no, calm down. Step off the ledge. Do not jump. I'm not going to talk about it today. Today won't, relax. So, I'm just saying, eventually I personally would like to eat more of a plant-based food. That's what I would like. I'm not saying anybody else got to do it. I'm not saying that I'm doing it right now, because I'm not. But eventually I would like to move towards a more plant-based diet. That's all I'm going to say about that. But at the moment, my body won't handle it, because my body handles garbage a lot more than it does regular nutritious food. But we're not going to get into that today either. Haven't had surgery yet. Can we have popcorn I have popcorn, girl. Like, But then again, do not do what I keep telling you guys, like, you got to take what I do with a grain of salt. What works for me might not work for you. Don't ask me if you can do something. I would talk to your surgeon and be like, can we have popcorn? He's probably going to say no, but people do it anyway. That's what I'm just going to say. People are going to do it anyway. Yeah. Take marketing out of the picture and profits rule. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I want to get green. Ooh, smoothie. Blah, blah, blah. Is the strawberry popcorn. It's super cute. I'm on a pre-op diet 7 days. Any suggestion? I work at a grocery store and I'm sure my soul is slowly dying. Day 7. How many more days you got to go, Karen? Yeah. Biggest target, stop eating sugar and sweeteners. My biggest problem, my biggest problem in the entire world is trying to get Splenda out of my life. It is to get rid of a constant stream of sugar or Splenda. That is my biggest issue right there. I have the worst. Yeah, you see me eyeing you, Khalid Allahonani. I don't know you, so I don't know if I could love you, but squirrel. I could wait. So, I have the worst sugar addiction. That is my issue. Like, I don't come on here and be like, I can't stop eating potatoes, and I can't stop eating fresh vegetables, I can't stop eating all the things that make me happy, like peas and green beans. Nah, girl, no, I'll roll up on here. I can't stop eating sugar. That's my thing. Like, it's sugar. You know, funnily enough, that's my word. I can use it. Funnily enough, I grew up growing my own food. My father, his parents before him, hillbillies, grew their own food, raised their own animals. That's what I grew up in. I grew up in, you kill your own chicken. There might be feathers on it. There might not be feathers on it. There might be a head in the soup. There might not be you never know. That might be brains in the morning. It could be sausage. You don't know. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's how I grew up. We grew up canning. We made our own stuff. You don't spray stuff. You know, we went out there. I don't know if you guys know what June bugs are, but you would go out there and pick June bugs off the leaves and caterpillars and stuff so they don't eat your crop. Like, you get your kids out there tilling the field, and like in the morning, like you would go out and you would go pick what's fresh. You know what I'm saying? What's ready to be harvested. So I'm used to that. And the fact that, you know, we have gotten away from all of that makes me so sad. So like my family, that's what I should have been doing all of this time. And the ease of processed food compared to like going out to your backyard and picking it your damn self. And there's your obese, morbidly obese, super morbidly obese, and people who are 700 or 800 pounds, because I guarantee you nobody 700 or 800 pounds is going out to their backyard and picking out their own tomatoes. Ain't nobody going out there for them and getting them their own, you know, onions out of the ground, their own potatoes, and having to wash them up. They're not canning and pickling and all that stuff themselves. See what I'm saying? I'm going to scroll up on YouTube because I missed a whole bunch of shit. So when Matthew and I finally settle down, he's out of the military, I want to grow my own stuff again. I want to have a little piece of earth somewhere that I can grow my own vegetables. I can grow my own stuff. I can have my own, you know, things that I want. And like, I can't go into what goes on with the eggs and the meat and stuff for like Costco. I can't, which is, nope. Because people start losing their shit when they know the truth. So we're not gonna do that yet. Cows eat plants. So some people, there are a lot of times when people are not ready to hear the truth. And this is one of those times that I can feel the room. I could feel y'all in the room right now, and I can feel you're not ready for that. So when you guys are ready, you will research stuff on your own. See what I'm saying? Like me with string beans and snap peas. You guys remember snap peas? You're sitting on your grandma's porch, snapping the little frayed ends off of them, throwing them in a big old pot. Like that was me. That's fond memories of my childhood. People don't do that anymore. People don't do that anymore because it comes from a grocery store, and you go pick it up on your way, you know, home from work, or it's steamed in your microwave. Oh, Nirvana, you're just showing your age. You're so old. Yeah, I get it. I get it, y'all. I get it. Let's see. Protein and produce. Okay, Kit Kat says, when I immigrated to the U.S., my appendix blew up 3 months after living here. The surgeon told me it was because of meat, red meat. Oh, Lord Jesus, Kate, that's awful. He said to perform the surgery most on immigrants. That's also awful. Oh, girl. I couldn't believe it when I had eaten red meat again. I don't blame you if that happened to me. Let's see. She said, I had so many problems when I moved from Italy back to Canada for the university. They say we need some meat, but I don't know. I feel best when I eat. Tilapia, y'all. I'm not gonna. You know what? I will, because that shit's nasty. You know this farm-raised tilapia stuff? The stuff they feed them and then send it here, it's caca. They feed them caca. Like, legit poop. Due to caca pee-pee. Like, not joking. I'm not joking with you. That tilapia that you think you're getting all healthy on, that tilapia that you pick up at Walmart that you can get for like $4, that crusted tilapia that you think that you're about to chow down on later tonight, and it's going to be, yeah, I had fish, so I'm doing my part. Caca. It's eating caca. Nope. You might as well eat catfish. People won't eat catfish because it's a bottom dweller. Bottom dwellers eat whatever's on the bottom. Well, tilapia, they feed them poop because it's fast, it's easy, they get big from it, and then Americans will eat them. Yeah, caca. Don't eat tilapia. No, ma'am. Unless you know where it comes from. Farm raised my ass. Oh, legitimately. Sugar is my issue, too. I'm diabetic, but allergic to artificial sweeteners. Oh, Deb, I'm so sorry, honey. Would you eat kettle popcorn? Because I really like it. I love kettle popcorn. Popcorn with the actual kernel pieces. I'm telling you, this stuff with where it gets stuck in your teeth kind of popcorn aggravates, my intestines and will make me sick. But doesn't mean I'm not going to eat it. See, she likes to grow her own food. I know you did, girl. I watched your video. Yes, tilapia equals garbage fish. Hey, Elizabeth. Remember a fresh tomato sandwich from Duke's Mayo. Ooh, I hate tomatoes. But that's just my own personal preference. I like it in salsa. You know, I like it if it's canned because I can can my own tomato sauce. Like, it never did. My tomato sauce, when I was growing up, you made yourself and then you actually canned it and put it on the shelf. It didn't come from a tin can. You know what I'm saying? Like, Grandma wouldn't let us snap peas if we were on the monthly. That's really, really funny. And that's super funny. People don't remember stuff like that anymore. I'm glad I'm not the only moderately old person here. I say old people because when I watch these millennials, y'all, like, my brain just, yas. Oh, yas. Yas, queen, slay. Yeah. I'm like, what is this? What happened? Like, what? All they do is, like, emoji at each other. Like, I don't get it. Like, they just poop emoji at each other all day long on their phones. And Lord Jesus, I live here on base, so there's 89,000 kids. And legit, this is what they do. They're walking across the street doing this. Just not looking. Just, what? Just, oh yeah. Just, their phone. Just, like, up in their face, just all up in it. Just, better tell them kids to get their ass outside. Oh, Madison, there is a guy in Phoenix who grows a ton in his yard. He's a YouTuber. Plants die when I'm around. Can't grow a cactus. I'm scrolling down, guys. I'm getting hungry with all this talk of food. Yay! Oh my God, sardines and tomato sauce with crackers. Sardines, tomato sauce, and crackers with mustard is what we used to eat. Couldn't snap peas right now and then. Tastes different. I swear I could talk about food all day long, which is why I'm going into the industry. Yes, ma'am. We live on 5 acres. We raise goats and chickens, Joyce says. We have our own garden. More self-sufficient. Go buy your own stuff. I do love seafood. I love seafood, but I have to know where it comes from. Freaking sewage. I hate cooked tomatoes. Tastes like mud to me. I'm hoping that I've gotten... Okay, I think I've read everything on there. Hey, Alicia. Same on campus. Hold on. Scrolling up, y'all. It is a cultural experience, and it's very different. When I finally get to go to... When I finally get to go to Canada, I wonder how different it's going to be. I know I'm going into kind of like the French part of Canada, but I think it should be easy. I think it should be easier, I should say. Same on our campus. Run into looking at their phone. Yeah, people just, their phone. I mean, I'm guilty of looking at my phone a lot, but like, I'm not going to be like this while I'm walking across the street. I put it in my damn my pocketbook while I'm doing stuff. Like, it's not like, I don't know why they don't have necklaces, with the little thing where they just put their phone there, because that's all they do anyway. Like, I see kids now, they'll sit outside on their phone. Like, they're sitting there using somebody's Wi-Fi, like sitting on the ground instead of playing and doing stuff, like sitting on the ground on their phone. Get a ball. What the hell? Get your bike out. What are you doing? Get out of it. Lord Jesus. Oh, that's probably why I don't have, that's probably why my womb was like, you ain't having kids. Nope, we're good. No, girl. Let's see, snap peas, never make it to... I know, I love snap peas too. I love edamame. I will legit just thaw out a thing of edamame and just... I don't even have to cook them. Like, I will just eat them as is. I don't have to put salt on them. I will just eat edamame all day long. I love edamame. Let's see, I love peas. I love snow peas. I love 2P. Well, that's a different question. That's a different conversation altogether. We ain't getting into that one. River Swept says, vegan duodenal switch. I'd love to hear more about that, girlfriend. I love almost fruit and veg. Rare. You can check the labels on bottom of good seafood. Yes, ma'am. Sustainable stuff. My hand is going to sleep because I'm holding that thing. Kids are alien creatures. Let's see here. Sent me a text with pictures. I was like, what? She told me she was going to be late. What? Yeah, I'm excited to go to Montreal. Like, we don't get to go right now, but we're hoping, like, sometime in, like, September or October, if I don't have my revision and I'm not too sick. The channel's name is Vegan Athlete. He's pretty cute, too. I'll go look. Could not go into house, had to water hose. And I'm going to scroll up. Maybe I missed something because that didn't make no sense. That made no sense, girl. Wait. Hold on. No, I don't think I missed anything. What? Hold on. Here we're going now. Yes, I'm going to go to Old Montreal and visit a whole... Yes, there's so much squirrel. All squirrel. All squirrel, all day, every day. I didn't have cell phones in the 80s. Had so much fun outside using it. I read books. Like, I took my books and I would sit outside on a tree. Not on a tree. Like, I was a big girl. That would not have been... No. Poor tree. But I would sit underneath the tree, like, and I'd go walk in the woods. Like, it was okay for me to go walk in the woods. Like, I mean, I was a big girl. Like, it would have taken a lot for him to, or them to actually, you know, kidnap me. Like, I'm one of those people that if you tried to kidnap me, I would just pee and poop all over myself and vomit. So, like, whatever you're going to do with that, I guarantee you don't want none of that afterwards. So, you'd probably just leave me alone. So, because, I mean, just instantaneous. Like, I'm just like, and I'd be like, now what? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. I would, anyone had an issue with that just immediately, like, eject everything. And just see how it, because if that fucker's still interested, that person's got some issues. If you done peed and pooped and vomited all over the place, like, if that person, anyway. I'm going to scroll down because I'm getting into a weird part of Nirvana's mind, so probably not good. Let's see here. Farm life, outhouse. Oh, yeah, we had an outhouse at my grandma's house. Like, we would have to move it. See, people are like, oh, the outhouse. You know, they think that you would either, like, have somebody come and, like, clean it out. No, you just move it. So, like, once that hole is done, like, you pick it up, you put dirt and stuff over that hole, you dig another one. And then, you know, you put the outhouse on top of that, and there you go. And in the middle of the night, girl, you don't want to go to no outhouse in the middle of the night. Like, you don't know what's in that outhouse in the middle of the night. It always scared me. Like, I never, ever wanted to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. Like, because having to go outside and, like, spiders and, like, nope. Stuff could be in the toilet. Nope. Or hole, whatever. Let's see here. Riding bikes, playing in the creek. Yeah. So he played with friends. Yeah. You knew when the light came on, you know, at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, whatever time it was, that it was time to go home. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the kind of stuff I miss. Now kids are like, you know, and they're sitting on their couch all day doing this. And then you're like, okay, it's time for dinner. And then they get up with it still on their face, and they go to the kitchen, they grab their food, and they come back and sit down. And then with one hand, you know, scrolling through, I guess, Facebook and Instagram, liking everybody else's poop emojis, and then eating their food. And then, you know, just, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Let's see here. My grandmother carpeted her outhouse. Yeah, I was always afraid to fall in the hole. Like, outhouses are not a fun thing. Like, that was not something that I enjoyed or looked forward to ever. She says, I used to be so scared to go into the outhouse, I would pee my pants instead. This was at camp when she was 8. I would always be terrified there'd be a snake in the outhouse. It was always terrified. Hey, Esther. Hey, girl. Hey, how you doing, girl? It will be a traditional DS. Like, I'm not letting him do all kind of loop-de-loos. Like, if I get a revision, it will be exactly what it's supposed to be, because I'm not going for any of that craziness. I'm like, if I'm going to put myself through all that, it's going to be traditional, Hess method, normal, regular DS. Oh, sweet Jesus, help me. Thank you, Lori. Hi, Cheyenne. She also had a padded toilet seat over her hole. Yeah, bugs and stuff in outhouses. It was, bueno. It was dirty. They were pretty gross. Thank you, Jan. That's very sweet. I'm sorry that you've been in a stall, girl. You look first, yeah. Duodenal switch, which is another type of weight loss surgery. Another type, and while I'm on this subject, just real quick, like, I thought I'd just bring this up real quick. How come it's okay for somebody who had a lap band to go to a sleeve, or a sleeve to go to an RNY, but an RNY to a DS, people look at you like, oh, your gastric bypass didn't work? Oh, well. Yeah, why is that? Why is it okay for people who have a lap band to get reversed into a sleeve? And why is it okay for people who have a sleeve to get an R&Y? Why is it okay to be revised into those, but get judged the moment you're like, well, you know, my gastric bypass kind of didn't get all my weight off, and I need a revision. Oh, you need a revision. Oh, your gastric bypass. Oh, it's the gold standard. Oh, you wasted it. Oh, and I'm like, girl. See that? See them eyes like people? Oh, Lord Jesus. Cheyenne, I'm never okay. I make jewelry. I just never post it. Like, I make jewelry. I do all kinds of stuff, guys. Like, I'm a little... I just never finish anything. So, like, I have all kinds of stuff. That's why I'm going to a psychiatrist, so I can get some medicine to hopefully get me to focus and actually do stuff that will make my life better. I scroll up, y'all. Feeling when you choose the door to the outhouse in the country, you see the biggest bug. Yes, God. Like, mosquitoes and stuff like this big. Spiders and stuff when you open. Lord help me. Let's see. My grandmother had a toilet seat on her potty. I was petrified. People who do judge are bullshit. They are. But it's just something that kind of tweaks me just a little. Or maybe just a lot. It's when people come to you and you're like watching their stuff and you see that they have, oh, well, you know, I'm a year or two out of the sleeve and, you know, I've had some regain or, you know, I've had, you know, some issues with my sleeve with, you know, GERD or whatever. I'm going to get revised into a gastric bypass. And nobody says a word. No, it's completely fine. But for me, who still has over 100 pounds left, which would make 350 pounds I had to lose. I'm like, oh, she's the girl with all the revisions. Sweet Jesus. Give me strength. Just give me some strength. That's all I asked for. That's all. That's all I asked for. Just this much. From, like, going up on a water tower. That's not nice. Don't say stuff like bad nirvana. No, bad naughty. Shouldn't say stuff like that. Judgy McJudgersons, yeah, pretty much. People need to belong to there's a way of why they have I've seen frogs. Yes, I have seen frogs in the outhouse. Yes, ma'am. Ooh. And crickets. You know, like crickets, you'll hear them, and then, like, you're not exactly sure, and then you sit down, and they hop on you, and more than just poop comes out, because, like, legit, something just crawled on you. And outhouses, no, I'm good. Kirsten says, I'm a lap band to sleeve revision, totally up for another revision if I need it, and feeling better when something comes along. Let's see. Oh, scroll, hold on. Yes, Esther, I'm very, very, very excited. I had 60 pounds of regain. I did. I'm not ashamed of it. Like, I wish I could be like, oh, I'm so ashamed of myself, and, you know, I stopped making videos. I didn't. Like, I brought you guys along with me. I was like, this shit sucks. This is awful. I hated it. Like, I still have like 15 more pounds of my regain to go before, but it's coming off as the difference. You see what I'm saying? Like, making better choices doesn't mean that you can't, you know, get off the regain. Carrie lost 100 pounds, over 100 pounds of her regain, eating better, doing what she's supposed to. I mean, it's not impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gain 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 pounds. It seems like a lot, but like once I started like getting myself back into a better mindset, once I started eating better, once I started cutting out a lot of the crap that I'd let back in my life, once I started working out again, like it's slow. I started this in January, and it's like 38 pounds I've gotten off so far. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's definitely doable. Now, am I saying that I can get off the rest of the 100 pounds that I need to get off by myself? I'm trying. You know, I'm still not scheduled for surgery. I still haven't seen my surgeon yet, and I'm still doing what I'm supposed to. So, you know, I don't know what God has in store for me, guys. Like, I'm very spiritual. Like, I don't push that on you. You believe what you do, you boo-boo. You know, but for me, like, I don't know what life has in store for me. I just keep going. I'm just trying everything I can to try to have a better life and last longer, so I can spend more time with my husband, because he's amazing. And I found him. It took me, you know, 30 some odd years, but I have him, and I'm not letting go of him if I can help it. I gotta scroll. Hold on. I do have 15 more pounds, but the issue with me is that I keep rebounding the same, like, 10 pounds. I go up 10 pounds, I lose 10 pounds. I go up 10 pounds, I lose those 10 pounds. I go up those 10 pounds, I'll lose those 10 pounds. So my body is my body likes to hold on. I'm at a set point right now, which is why my body's really happy to stay here. That's why I've started hitting the gym harder, trying to get it to roll over so I can finally get down to 300 and get the ball fucking rolling. Ho-ho, she said 138, baby, this morning before she pooped. But I scroll up. Regain lowest was 130 pounds. I eat carbs. Lots of people eat carbs, girl. I can't stand that. You know those videos on here where you'll see, I lost 100 pounds the natural way. What the fuck is the natural way? Like, what? The natural way? Like, what, were you eating bark? Like, did you go out and catch your own food? Like, is that the natural way? Like, did you stop living in suburban lifestyle and, like, started hunting and gathering? Like, is that how you lost it? Is that the way to do it? Because I could dig it. Like, I mean, if it works, I mean, shit, I could lose 100 pounds by going out into the woods and, like, trying to catch my own food and shit. Like, natural way my ass. Like, it's still the same things we have to do. We just have a tool to help us in the very beginning. And when I say the beginning, I mean the beginning. Like, don't give me that natural shit. Like, I'll eat your face. Like, don't roll up in my screen with that crap. I left it the natural way. In the natural. Oh, natural. Fuck you in your natural way. How about that? Oh! Oops. Sorry, not sorry. I gotta scroll, guys. Gotta scroll. I would like to get to about 225, 250, which is not really that much more than what I'm asking for today. Like, I'm not even looking to get, you know, down to 180, because I think that's ridiculous. I'm not really even like, I have to get to 180 before I'm happy, because that's not the truth. I like big girls. I think women with some meat on them, they sexy as hell. Oh yeah. I'm all about, like, I like a little bit of meat. Like, I like booty. Like, I like a woman to have big old booty. Now, you know, but you're married. Don't go there. Like, I can appreciate the female form. Like, not everybody has to be, like, 100% straight. Like, I can appreciate ladies if I want to. God help me. But I think women and men with meat and muscle and stuff are just as beautiful as somebody who chooses to be super thin. Like, that's your own personal preference. But for me, I don't really want to be 180 pounds. I would like to be somewhere between 230, 250, wherever my body feels good. That is the biggest issue, wherever my body feels good. If my body feels good, then, well, all right, no big deal. I'm going to scroll up. I'm scrolling. I didn't have any surgery, but I respect every journey. It's hard for everybody. I'm exercising, watching porn. See, everybody has to do that. Everybody. If you had surgery or you didn't, you still have to watch your portions and you still have to exercise. There's no right or wrong real way to do this. Like, you're still trying your best, aren't you? You're still worthy. Like, I don't tell people that unless you have weight loss surgery, you can't come on my channel. Like, that's stupid. Like, we're all on the same thing. We're just trying to get healthy. Like, that's all I want. Like, if I would have been able to do it all by myself, like, I tried my damnedest. Like, I got off 70 pounds before my body was like, I can't do anymore. Like, I legitimately could not do anymore. I had to have help, and that's okay. Help is okay. It doesn't make you less than. It doesn't make you better than anybody else either. It's just you need to help. I think the fear of regain is somewhat healthy. It's a reminder that all the work you've done and encouragement not to get lazy. Yes, ma'am. That is very good. That's a very good thing to say. Absolutely. Eat a pound a day of veggies first. Oh, hi, Jackie. Way after you poop, it makes a difference. Amen to that. Kit Kat says, I regret telling people I had the VSG so much. I'm sorry. You know, a lot of times when people see me at the gym and they ask about my extra skin and stuff like that, they're like, how did you lose that much weight? And for a split second, I think of just saying diet and fucking exercise, because that's the truth. It is diet and exercise. But then again, I'm like, you know what? I will tell them, because what if that person happens to be somebody on the fence? What if that person just needs somebody to be like, hey, I did it and it has helped me 1,000%. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not ashamed of my gastric bypass. I'm not ashamed of even needing a revision. I'm not ashamed of any of that. I'm not ashamed of asking for help. So when somebody asks me, you know, oh, wow, your arms, wow, you skin, extra skin. So how did you lose all that weight? For a split second, my head's like diet and exercise. And then I have to be like, no, I had a gastric bypass in 2013. And for the most part, it's just diet and fucking exercise. That's it. It's just diet and exercise. Let's see. I'm scrolling, guys. Walk every day. Yes, ma'am. Sleep has changed my habits. No lap band. My option is bypass. Can I afford this? He told me 6 years after sleep if I have mine. Lisa, I'm not exactly sure what you're... I have been to the surgeon today. He said no to lap band, and my option is bypass. I can't afford it. He also told me 6 years after sleeve. Oh, if I have my RNY. I'm sorry, honey. I don't know. I read that like 3 times. I don't get it. By the way, that was me as a newbie. I was so full of myself that I didn't know it. I was overly bypassed. Never learned the right things, and then most never would have had to regain. Yeah. Oh, Jan, that's so sweet. Jan says, I wish I could meet you. You don't know it, but I look at you as a daughter. I'm 63 from Iowa. You're so cute, Jan. I'll give you a hug, girl. Give me a hug. Oh, give you a big old squunch. Let's see here. Yeah, the first year after surgery is a cakewalk. In my small, modest opinion, it's cakewalk. Like, I didn't realize what I had when I had it. Had I realized what I had when I had it, you and I probably would be talking about something completely damn different right now. But that wasn't my path. And I get it. You know, I always have to do things the hard way, but if you put 100% effort in after getting your surgery, your VSG, your gastric bypass stuff, that first year, be a lot happier in the long run, I'll tell you that much. I wish I would have put this much energy into it the very first year. I probably would have gotten a goal. But I didn't, because I didn't know any better. Now I do. Now I do. Let's see. Yeah, they're very haughty. The newbies that come in here are very haughty. Oh, regain shall never happen to me. Oh, I'm going to get to gold, and I'm going to have all my skin surgery, and I'm going to be fantastic, and it's going to be amazing, and it will probably be amazing. And then eventually you're going to relax, and you know how I tell you guys your asshole does this, and eventually you're just going to relax, and then you're going to start eating bullshit again. When your sleeve untightens up, or when your bypass isn't so dumpy, you'll go back to trying new things, eating new stuff, and then a couple years later, you'll be like, well, shit, what happened? Life happened, but you can change it, and you can fix it. But do you want to? That's always been my thing. Do you want to? Do you really, really want to? Do you really want to do what it takes to get it off? Do you really want to put in that amount of time and effort and pain and sweat and blood and tears to get it off, or do you want it easy? Because the easy way, it's not rewarding to me. I work for this. I work hard for this. It's miserable. I cry all the time. All the fucking time I cry. I'm like, you're lucky I'm not crying now. It's hard. Because I know what 500, 400, almost 600 pounds would be like if I allowed myself just to chill and eat whatever I wanted to, girl. Like, I'm all about that life. Like, in the back of my head. I don't want that. Been there, done that. I don't want that. Oh, scrolling, y'all. By the way, oh, wait, I think I already read that part. Hold on. And I still have the same self-esteem issues and a lot of people do. A lot of people still have a lot of self-esteem issues even after dropping, 100, 200 pounds. You know what I'm saying? That's something you'll have to take up with your therapist, girlfriend. Like, that's not something that you can just work through on your own. Like, that's something that you'll really, 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 really have to work on. Let's roll up. I'm scrolling, y'all. My surgeon told me 6 years after having the sleeve, if I've not changed my habits now, what's the point of having a gastric bypass? Boom! That should be like, that should be light and flashing lights right there. That's what I thought when I was talking to my surgeon about getting my DS. That is why he has forced me to prove that I would eat correctly, that I would exercise, that I would be willing to get rid of my regain before he would offer it to me. Because if I wasn't willing to get my life back on track, why the hell would he risk his because I told you guys before, like, this surgery is not a normal surgery for him. This is not something that is even really technically covered that much with TRICARE, actually at all. So why would he, risk his career, potentially killing me, potentially, I've told you guys that before, for somebody who just wants to sit and eat bullshit and doesn't want to do any work and doesn't want to try? I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit. Like, at first I was real angry and sad about it. I was like, I want my revision now. And now I'm like, well, you know what? I wasn't in a good place. I was 343 pounds and I was eating whatever I felt like, and I was not exercising because I was in a lot of pain, and I was just doing whatever Nirvana felt like, and that was leading Nirvana down a very slippery road of going back up to 400 pounds, and that wasn't going to happen. So instead of him just scheduling me, which he could have done, and I could have already had the DS and, lost whatever amount of weight, he's made me work for it, and it makes me appreciate it even more. That makes me appreciate what I've done even more and makes me think a lot about all this. Like, when you're going for a revision or you're thinking about a revision, are you really wanting a revision because you want it done the easy way, or you're just not willing to put in the work? Something to think about. Something to sponge about, y'all. I'm scrolling. You guys on you now. Are you guys even awake? Like, let's see. Michelle said she's been watching my videos. Thank you, Michelle. Marikai says the hair loss is killing me. Yeah, eat more protein, girlfriend. Misty said, I just had the VSG. Psycho Bunny, not today. It's barbecue day. Barbecue. You know, there's nothing like adding to greenhouse gas. Oh, that's fake news. Never mind. That doesn't happen. No, shh. No. There's nothing like terrorizing everyone's dog for a night of fun, right? There's nothing like setting California on fire for no reason, right? Like, America! I know. Bad Nirvana. So mean. So mean. Now because back then... Deborah M says, I was 375, now 323 now. Seems I can't get to 299 trying. But one needs to be happy now. Love themselves because you won't do the inner work. You can't get to 100 pounds and still be unhappy. I have been having trouble exercising recently. I've got a hernia. Any ideas? The pool, girl. Like, anytime you've got an injury, that pool. That pool, girl. I always suggest the pool. Like, always. Actually, it's what I ate. I got kicked out of so many groups for commenting on newbies' choices of filling their fridge with Halo Top. I don't even bother with groups anymore. Like, I've gotten to the point to where, like, I'm just like, I've got a filter of, like, bullshit. I got a bullshit filter. I'm just like, you're gonna do what you're gonna do, boo-boo. I'm not gonna bother. Like, because they don't listen. They don't listen. And if they're not going to listen, I'm not going to waste my breath. So I waste my breath on here, and then people, when they need to find a video, they find it. And if they need to hear what I've got to say, then they actually hear what I've got to say when they're willing to hear it. Not when they're like, oh, yeah, this fat bitch, she doesn't know what she's talking about. Oh, yeah, she's eating cupcakes. She's eating Twinkies by the handful. I will never be that person. Halo Top, enlightened ice cream, Quest bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be ready. When you're ready to hear it, you'll hear it. Let's see. Miso soup and tofu. I love the Click Active is actually pretty good, and I use that for my breakfast for the days I go to the gym, so I don't eat anything else. That's my breakfast. It's enough calories and everything to tide me over until afterwards. Is there any difference in age with surgery? Is one or the other easy? When you say age, Jackie, what do you mean? Do you mean like how old people are, or how old the surgery is? Perfer says, yeah, happy treason day, you ungrateful colonials. Yep, therapy. Ice cream therapy. Oh, Rosita, I see her, girlfriend. I'm glad you came and say hey, at least. It's hard. You have surgery and regain. Several times I've regained and fight it back off. I'm working extra hard this time. That's what we got to do. You just got to keep putting it in. You just got to keep working on it. My surgeon told me, let's see, still scrolling. Lots of surgeons will tell you not to have a protein shake. I mean, that is up to you and your nutritionist and what works for you right now in the eating and going to the gym. Click Active really works for me. I use Fairlife milk. I mean, it helps me. Well, I'm at the gym for a couple hours, so I'm not eating anything anyway. But it really does help. And because anything heavy, like if I was to eat oatmeal or like eggs and bacon right before I'm going to the gym, it makes me sick and it doesn't really give me any energy. So a shake actually works better for me. That doesn't mean that, you know, for you it might be different. Maybe you need solid food. I don't know. But for me specifically, it's much better. I'm scrolling. Miso soup and tofu and seaweed have far better stats than my protein shake. Yeah, isn't that sad? Excuse me. Oh, have a good day, Deborah. Thank you for showing up. Let's see. Well, see, I love that, Carrie. You got it. Like, she didn't have an option for a revision, so you had to figure out how to get it off in your own way. Like, I don't know if I haven't talked about it on my channel, but I don't know if I'll have a revision. I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet. I am working so hard right now just to eat what I know is good for me and just to work out, you know, 5 days a week and start enjoying my life again. You know, I made a huge mistake by getting my band taken out. And it's not because of the band itself. I know why it needed to be taken out, but that 2 months of having to heal screwed me. Like, it just, I gained, like, I think I was 310 when I took out my band, and I went like 30 more pounds. I gained 30 more pounds, but I had already gained 30. You see what I'm saying? So altogether, I had regained 60. By the time this time rolled around. But that 2 months of sitting in the house, you know, and not being able to work out because they took out my band, absolutely just destroyed all the hard work I did with Megan, all my bodybuilding, all of the stuff that, you know, I had worked so hard for. I should have just left it alone. You know, he had offered me a revision. He was like, we'll take out your band and then we'll give you a revision. And then he had changed his mind at the last minute. But it wasn't, it was, my band was the port had pulled out of my muscles because I was, you know, weightlifting and stuff with my friend Megan at the gym. Yeah, that choice to have that taken out really messed with me. And I'm finally getting back to that point in my life. And I'm not sure I'm ready to go that route again. I'm kind of just seeing how the next while works for me and to see what I'm able to do. We'll see. I'm not sure. I'm not saying no, but I'm not saying yes either. And right now I'm extremely happy with working out, you know, 4 or 5 days a week and eating really well and feeling really well. And I had a lot of, it wasn't a lot, it was like 2 people mentioned that, you know, my hypomania, which my bipolar 2, whatever, yada, yada, mental shit, whatever. They were like, well, this feeling of being happy and all this stuff doesn't, you know, won't last forever. And I'm like, that's true, but I'm going to take as much from it as I can right now. I'm going to enjoy every moment of trying to be happy as my brain and chemicals and whatever will allow. So I will use this until I crash. And then I will crash for a couple of days and hope to God that I'll start building back up. Because I think that's the most important part for me is I don't give up. I don't give in. I keep, you know, it takes me a while, but I get back there. And for right now, I'm not stopping like for anything. I'm just going to keep going and doing what I got to do. Did I answer the paniculectomy thing? I don't think I did. I think I completely squirreled on that. My paniculectomy, yeah, because I talked about the band because I did squirrel. I'm so sorry, dog. I want to say the drains came out 5 days after I had it done. I was up and about and doing stuff, I would say about 6 weeks. 6 weeks. I was up walking around doing stuff within 6 weeks. Yeah. That one was the easiest surgery I'd ever had, was the paniculectomy, believe it or not. Oh, Alicia, I love you, girl. Even if lots of people block us, I still love you. Yep. I'm going to scroll up because I think I missed something. I have a seminar scheduled soon, and my mom says not to even think about bypass surgery because it's very dangerous surgery. I have diabetes again. So, Michelle, I'm gonna be real on the real with you. It doesn't matter what anyone else says, your mother, your husband, it needs to come from you and your surgeon. You and your surgeon need to be like this. You need to understand what these are like. You need to understand what can happen, what can't happen. There are complications with every surgery. There are complications with routine surgeries. There are complications with there are people who die from having a wisdom tooth taken out, girlfriend. Like, if you're going under the knife, there's always going to be something that could happen. Or you could walk away from it with no problems whatsoever, which thousands of people do. So, I would take them to seminars with me. I've taken my husband and my mother-in-law into doctor's appointments with me and let them ask all of their questions to kind of help quell all of their fears. But I don't let my husband or my mother-in-law or my mother or anybody dictate what I do with my own damn body, because none of them have to live in this. None of them have to work the way I do, have to eat the way I do. None of them have to hurt the way I do at my weight. None of them would have to carry your diabetes for you. That is definitely something that you need to sit and ruminate about and talk to your surgeon and make the very best decision you can. I would not let anybody else deter you until you make your own informed decision. So that's all I got to say about that. Oh, thank you, Kit Kat, for showing up. I appreciate it, girl. Lori said, I had my R1Y May 30th. I already had improvements with my fibromyalgia. Maybe because my diet, no sugar. I don't know. See? I mean, you never know. Hi, Carla. Ashley says, I have finished my 6 months of doctor-supervised diets finally. Scroll. I have 2 more weeks before I can take my tobacco test, and then everything is done. That is fantastic, Ashley. I can't wait for you. That's going to be amazing. I'll be down a little bit longer with my drains and still, and draining after 2 weeks is the most bothersome part right now. So yeah, a tummy tuck is not the same, Dawson, as a panaculectomy. I mean, there's all kinds of muscle stuff repair and all kinds of craziness. So yeah, like, honest to God, you would definitely be down a lot longer than just the panaculectomy, because he didn't touch anything else besides that skin I had. And mine was super easy because I had that shelf. If you go back to my older video, he just cut right across it and just pulled down like this much. So he kind of left everything for a tummy tuck later on. I still have my belly button and everything. So mine was a lot easier. I know people who have had panaculectomies who did like bad. Like, who had huge seromas, big infections, like all kinds of people who had like openings and that never closed. Sweet Jesus. I know one lady who visited me. You guys saw her pictures of her, Donnie. She had a panaculectomy done, and the damn thing didn't close. Like, she had a hole underneath her stomach that didn't close for a damn year. Like a year, y'all. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Eat that protein. Protein. Fresh fruits, vegetables. Fresh fruits, vegetables, proteins. Just saying is all. Just saying. All right, guys. I have been on here. Holy hell, I've been on here a long time. So I better run away because my husband's going to come back. No, don't think about it like that, girl. Like, you're in good hands. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Don't think about that. Everybody. Some people have amazing. Some people have problems. It all really depends on how much protein you eat. Eat the protein, girl. Eat that protein. Get your vitamin D. Get your calcium. Do your vitamins. Have fresh fruits, vegetables. See what I'm saying? Like, you got to do it. You got to eat. You got to eat well. Just eat really well, and you're going to do amazing. You're going to do fantastic. I believe in you. You got the whole, everybody here loves you to death. You're amazing. So, I love you, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces, guys. I will talk to you definitely tomorrow. Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of, setting California on fire for the sake of making children laugh and terrorizing your dogs. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.